वक्त असम के काजीरंगा के नेशनल पार्क में मौजूद हूँ। ये जो पार्क है ये दुनिया में पाए जाने वाले एक सींग के राइनोस का सबसे बड़ा घर है। आप मेरे पीछे देख सकते हैं घास के विशाल मैदान, जहाँ पर आप मेरे साथी प्रवीण जैन आपको दिखाएंगे कि कुछ राइनोस अभी भी मौजूद हैं। अच्छी खबर यह है कि यहाँ राइनोस की संख्या लगातार बढ़ती जा रही है। साल 2022 में हुई गिनती के मुताबिक यहाँ पर मौजूद राइनोस की संख्या 2600 से ज़्यादा हो गई है और ये संख्या में इजाफा हुआ। यहाँ का जो प्रशासन है उसने कई ठोस कदम उठाए यहाँ पर जो पोचिंग हो रही थी उसको रोकने के लिए। वन विभाग का कहना है कि एंटी पोचिंग अभियान, ड्रोन निगरानी और लोकल कम्युनिटी की मदद से जो है पोचिंग की संख्या में कमी आई है और यहाँ पे जो राइनोज हैं उनकी संख्या में बढ़ोतरी हुई है। यहाँ पर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जवानों की तैनाती हो रही है, कैंप बनाए जा रहे हैं। इन सब के बीच काजीरंगा भारत की वन्य जीव संरक्षण की सबसे बड़ी संरक्षण स्टोरी बनकर उभरा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर जो राइनोज मौजूद हैं वो पूरी दुनिया में इनकी आबादी का सबसे बड़ा हिस्सा है। इस सफलता की कहानी के पीछे सरकार और पार्क प्रशासन के ठोस कदम हैं। यहाँ तैनात गार्ड्स को साफ आदेश हैं कि अगर वे किसी भी तरह की पोचिंग गतिविधि देखते हैं तो ज़रूरत पड़ने पर वे गोली चलाने की कार्रवाई भी कर सकते हैं। जवान तैनात हैं, उनसे बात करने की कोशिश करेंगे और जानेंगे कि क्या कुछ कदम वो उठाते हैं। आपका क्या नाम है सर?
मेरा अमृत हल्दर।
अच्छा, ये बताइए कि क्या प्रोसेस होता है, आपको ये पोचिंग रोकने के लिए क्या कुछ किया है अभी तक?
प्रोसेस रुकने के लिए मतलब जो काजीरंगा में जो अंदर में कैम्प होता है ना, वो कैम्प के मतलब जो एरिया होता है अच्छा से मतलब वो पेट्रोलिंग करता है, रोज़ पेट्रोलिंग होता है और नाइट में भी पूरा फुल ड्यूटी होता है। तो ऐसा ही मतलब वो ऐसा मतलब अच्छा से ड्यूटी करते हैं हम लोग।
आपको क्या निर्देश दिए गए हैं कि अभी मेरी बात हो रही थी कि अगर कोई पोचिंग करता पाए तो शूट करने के भी ऑर्डर्स हैं?
हाँ, वो मतलब वो अगर मतलब वो कोई हथियार मतलब वो कोई मतलब मिल गया मतलब देखने में वो तभी मतलब शूट होता है।
अच्छा, तो ये पोचिंग की प्रक्रिया क्या है? क्या कैसे पोचिंग करते थे लोग पहले?
पहले तो मतलब वो मतलब वो
आ जाते थे राइनो को पकड़ के, फिर क्या करते थे?
वो मतलब वो हॉर्न मतलब ले जाता है।
उसको पहले मारते
हाँ,
थे
मारते हैं।
और उनका जो एक सींग है, जो एक हॉर्न है, उसको ले जाते थे काट के।
हम्म।
और अभी ये घटनाएं कम हो गई और राइनो की संख्या भी बढ़ रही है।
हाँ हाँ, वो अभी मतलब हम लोग का जो स्टाफ भी बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया, वो मतलब ड्यूटी भी बहुत अच्छा से होता है, इसलिए मतलब नहीं कर सकता है।
स्टाफ की जो संख्या है वो बढ़ा दी गई है।
हाँ हाँ
तो तैनाती रहती है पूरे
हाँ,
टाइम?
पूरा होता है, दिन में हो रात में हो पूरा फुल ड्यूटी होता है।
शिफ्ट लगा के लोग
हाँ
काम
हाँ,
करते हैं।
पूरा ड्यूटी होता है।
यहाँ पे जो लोग मौजूद हैं वो बताते हैं कि 2022 में पोचिंग की कोई घटना नहीं हुई। हालांकि 2023 और 24 में एक आध घटनाएं हुई, लेकिन 2025 में पोचिंग की घटनाएं एकदम शून्य हो गई। नेशनल पार्क की जो डायरेक्टर हैं सोनाली घोष, लोगों का कहना है कि वो इस मामले में बहुत ही स्ट्रिक्ट हैं और उनके द्वारा और उनकी टीम के द्वारा जो कदम उठाए गए उसके बाद से ही जो राइनोस की जो संख्या है उसमें इजाफा हुआ और अभी भी वो लगातार इसके ऊपर काम कर रही हैं।
Actually, Kaziranga is, having world's largest population of the greater one-horned rhino. We have almost 70% of the world's population. There was a time way back in 1966 when the first count was done, and it was almost around 300. So from then to now, the last official estimate that we did, there were 2,613. Given births and given the deaths, we can assume comfortably that we are close to 3,000 now. And but we will have to, substantiate this. But yes, the population is certainly increasing.
And what are the steps that has been taken by you and the administration to, stop the poaching and all the other steps also?
Yes. So as because rhino is a pride of Assam. Very recently we had Honorable Prime Minister come here, and he said that rhino is and Kaziranga is not just a park, but it's the soul of Assam. And we have, for the last 2.5 years, we have had Honorable Chief Minister giving special focus to Kaziranga. There was also a zero poaching year in 2022. Then from 24 January onwards, we have had 2 years of zero poaching. And this is all because of the support that we get, the political support, the support from the district and the police authorities. And we have been able to strengthen our anti-poaching activities, which has resulted in these 2 years of zero poaching. Other than that, if you are aware that in September 2021, we had a massive stockpile of rhino horns in our treasuries, which again was a very bold step. And Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, he said, nothing doing, we will burn them in public. And the very place that we are sitting here in Bagori, there was a public, burning of over 2,400 of these rhino horns, just to give this message that that we have zero tolerance to poaching.
And I talked to some people there. They told me that the number of camps and the number of people also increased to, sustain the system that you're just mentioning.
Absolutely. If you compare Kaziranga with other parks in Africa, especially, which have rhinos, we have one camp per 5 square kilometer compared to one camp per 30 square kilometers in Africa. So in terms of our camps, in terms of the workforce, because Kaziranga has a history of over 120 years. And what has truly made this park is actually its forest frontline, and of course the communities, but it's largely the front line, the forest department and the forest people here, who have been able to tackle this head on, the issue of of poaching.
So clearly, ma'am, this whatever steps that you have taken, it's a success, and we can see the results. And now I have been reading that you are sending rhinos to other parks as well.
Yes, in fact, Assam, is one of those leading, I would say, the pioneer states which has, done rhino translocation, and very comfortably. We keep doing this very commonly. For example, as you're aware, in Manas, Manas had a good population of rhinos, which was completely poached out. So after that, rhinos were moved there. They were moved from Kaziranga, from Pobitora. Similarly, in many other landscapes, the rhinos have been moved. So it is basically, is a flagship for the state. And we also are aware that naturally also, because more and more areas are now becoming encroachment free, the connectivity is ensured. So the rhinos are naturally coming back to these areas.
And do you think you can send them to Gir and
No, because historically, we do our translocations where it was originally found. So in the last 100-200 years, Gir never had rhino, so it is not possible to send them there. So rhino is very much a wetland. It's a floodplain animal, and that's why within Assam it's doing excellent, because it's there are some wonderful habitat for it. It has we have now records of rhinos in Laukwa Burasapuri, which was again a very welcome step, because for last 40 years it didn't have rhinos. So it is because of good protection, because of habitat restoration, we are having excellent rhinos coming back into them.
right, ma'am? These are all the good things. Now I want to ask you the challenges that you faced.
Yes. So, because, Kaziranga now has the world's largest population of one horn rhino. We have the third highest numbers of density of tigers in the world. We have 90% of the wild water buffalo in the world, second largest population of elephants in Northeast India. So it's a habitat, and the park has a lot of mega herbivores, or large animals. So for me as a site manager, as a person who has to manage, we have to ensure that there is minimum conflict. This is one of the main challenge for us as foresters. We have to ensure that the animals do not harm anyone and the people do not harm. So, that challenge always remains. You would have heard and you would have seen, there is a national highway, the 715, which is not exactly the boundary, but at the southern part of the national park. And every flood, we have had the challenge of animals moving from the park to high areas, and they get, there are road accidents and so on. And this year on the January 18th, we were again very fortunate that we have had Honorable Prime Minister announcing the elevated corridor, which is never heard before for this landscape, just for the wild animals in Kaziranga. So, yes, these challenges are there and we are having mitigation.
How do you send them to the highland, ma'am? How challenging it is?
Well, there is, when the floods happen, it's a challenge. The floods are good as well as, sometimes it can be stressful. Of course, it's stressful for the animals, but at the same time, they know, there is this natural sense that they have to move towards higher ground. And because they have been doing this for years and centuries together, so they know that the flood has come and they move out.
यहाँ महिला फॉरेस्ट गार्ड्स की एक खास फोर्स भी तैनात है, जिसे करीब 2 साल पहले भर्ती किया गया था। ये महिलाएं दिन रात सड़कों और पार्क के अलग अलग हिस्सों में पेट्रोलिंग करती हुई नजर आती हैं। And ma'am, I got to know about this One Gurga program. What is it? Can you please tell?
Yes. So, actually, One Durga is a very interesting concept. Till now, we were thinking that, working in the forest is a man's job because, it's tough, to work and live in remote areas, and especially when you do not have the support, whether it is as simple as having a toilet or, access to clean drinking water and so on. So, but again, as I said, Sam and our political will has taken some very bold steps. So in the last 2 years, we have had massive recruitment, at the frontline level. We have had over 300 women who have been recruited and trained as forest frontline or as forest guards, as you can call it. They have got the same kind of training which their male counterparts have taken, and it's a very military police style of training. So they can run, they can fire a weapon, they can do combat. So that kind of training has been given to these women, and around 100 of them are posted in Kaziranga, and they are not just posted anywhere, they are posted in camps also. Honorable Prime Minister visited the park on 9th of March 2024. He met them and he gave the name One Durga. And so that way they are doing great work, and they are a big sort of motivation to many people, especially the parents, and who fear that where are they sending their children. So they have been very good.
असम के काजीरंगा से प्रवीण जैन के साथ नूतन शर्मा की रिपोर्ट।